What's up, it's Ron, and if I only had $1,000 to invest in altcoins right now, here's exactly where I'd put my money. Now, these projects that we'll talk about have huge potential, and I'm gonna break down exactly what they are, why they're worth being invested in, and the unique utility that they offer. And before we go further, give this video a like and please subscribe. It would mean a lot to the growth of this channel. And remember, as always, nothing that you hear on this video is financial advice, and to do your own research before putting your hard-earned money anywhere. Okay, starting with the first one, it's ICP. Let me tell you why for those of you who do not know much about ICP. So Internet Computer is a blockchain, but instead of just handling transactions like Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's built to run apps, websites, and smart contracts at the same speed as the internet. Most blockchains still rely on big cloud services like Amazon or Google to store and process data. But with ICP, it's fully decentralized, meaning it doesn't depend on those companies I just mentioned at all. Everything runs on the blockchain itself, which is a big deal. And this matters because, well, right now, the internet is controlled by a handful of huge companies that own most of the servers. ICP is trying to change that by letting websites, apps, and services run directly on the blockchain, making the internet more open and independent. ICP is looking to rebuild the internet in a way that's faster, fairer, and completely decentralized. And that's pretty wild, right? Like, ICP is solving a huge problem, which is the centralization of the internet. Right now, the companies like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft are dominating the cloud computing space. ICP is simply a decentralized alternative, which could be a game changer if adoption grows. If we look closer at ICP over the last year, we could see that the core developers remained roughly the same. That's the green line that you're seeing, which is good because it shows developers are coming in and they're staying. The blue line that you see are smart contracts. They also call them total canisters. And we can see that that is trending upward, which is also a good sign. Look, ICP isn't without fault. From a developer's point of view, it's difficult to understand. ICP uses unique technology, which makes it harder for developers to learn compared to like Ethereum or Solana. This is why we aren't seeing very fast adoption at the moment. While ICP is powerful, it hasn't really gained as much traction as Ethereum, making it harder to attract developers and projects, but we are betting on this to change. I think once that this catches on, it will take off. Let's look at the chart on this. I drew some basic floor, support, and target lines. I will take a 5% profit at my first target at around 15, and then my second profit target will be 10% of my holdings around 19, 20. And for me personally, I'm holding a majority of my moon bags for 50, 60, and even $100 target. I really believe that we're in the early stages of ICP, and it may be worth your time to look into that more, especially if you're not invested in ICP as of yet. At the time of this video, it's about $6 or $7 and everything is on sale. So something to look at. Okay, next is Render. Render is a decentralized GPU rendering network that allows artists, game developers, and AI companies to leverage idle GPU power. So instead of spending a fortune on rendering farms, users can instead rent GPU power from the Render network. Think of it in this way. Render is like Airbnb for GPUs. Just like Airbnb lets people rent out their places or spare rooms, Render lets people rent out unused GPU power to those who need it. And they say it's decentralized peer-to-peer network. The Render network provides scale, speed, and economic efficiency. This will help 3D artists, AI developers, metaverse projects, which need a lot of GPU power to render high-quality images, animations, and AI models. Instead of buying expensive GPUs or renting them, you can render and use those who have spare GPU power, making it cheaper and more accessible. And Render is working with Apple, Nvidia, and major industry players. Look, this isn't a meme coin or some kind of crap coin. It has actual use case that companies and creators need. If GPU demand keeps rising, which it will, Render could become a key player in the future of AI gaming and digital content. If we look at the chart right now, it's trading at $4. And I think this is deeply undervalued at the moment. I set profit targets starting at $12. Which is around 2 to 3x from its all-time highs. And I'll watch to see how it plays out after that. This is another coin that I just think we are very early on and is undervalued. I think we see a $70 or $80 render in the future. Next, we have Near Protocol. Near is a blockchain that's built to be super fast, easy to use, and cheap. A lot of blockchains like Ethereum get slow and expensive when too many people use them. Near fixes that by using a special system called sharding, which basically just splits up the work so everything runs faster and smoother. Another cool thing is that Near is designed to be user-friendly. Most blockchains require long, complicated wallet addresses, but Near lets you use simple names like yourname.near. It's like making crypto feel more like the regular internet. The big idea behind Near is to make blockchain technology accessible to everyone, whether you're a developer, building apps, or just someone using them. It's decentralized, scalable, and focused on keeping things cheap and easy to use. Near is trying to make the blockchain mainstream by making it fast, simple, and affordable for both the developers and the users. More developers are building right now on NFTs, gaming, and DeFi because it's easier to use. The more projects launching on Near, the more demand there is for the token. And if we look at the chart, we can 2 to 3x from the all-time high, but I'm betting on the future. So with a lot of future adoption, I think we see a $40 Near. I actually just tweeted some of these price predictions. Next, we have Chainlink. Chainlink is basically the middleman between blockchains and the real world. Blockchains can't naturally pull real world data. That's where Chainlink comes in. Think of Chainlink like the translator that helps blockchain understand the use of real world information. It takes data from outside sources like APIs, banks, and devices, and then securely brings that into the blockchain so smart contracts can use it. A DeFi app might need to use real-time crypto prices to execute trades correctly. Chainlink provides that data. I can see Chainlink reaching $100 because as more apps are using blockchain, they will need real-world data. Chainlink is the biggest player providing that service. Chainlink is already working with hundreds of projects and big companies and even governments. The more they use it, the more linked tokens are needed. Think of Chainlink like Google of blockchain data, bringing real-world information into smart contracts. As blockchain adoption grows, the demand for Chainlink services and its tokens will increase, which could push the price even higher. If we look at the chart right now, we're seeing it at around $17 or $18, and the all-time high is sitting around 52. I would not sleep on Chainlink. Next, we cannot forget XRP or Ripple. I made other videos on XRP showing a detailed explanation and price prediction, so make sure to check those out if you haven't. But XRP was designed to make sending money fast and cheap, especially across different countries. Right now, sending money internationally through banks can take days and cost a lot of fees. XRP aims to fix that by making transactions happen in seconds with just a few cents, so faster and cheaper. That's the benefit of XRP, is trying to replace SWIFT. Think of XRP as a super fast bridge for money transfers. Instead of waiting on banks to approve transactions, which is slow and expensive, XRP lets people send money instantly no matter where they are in the world. XRP isn't one that I really chart, to be honest. It's one that I continue to accumulate and hold for the long term. XRP has the potential to do crazy numbers. XRP is designed for big money transfers, not just small retail payments. If banks worldwide fully adopt XRP for cross-border transactions, demand could explode. SWIFT processes trillions of dollars. If XRP captures even a fraction of that, the price can explode. Right now, XRP is at $2.70. I would still load up on XRP. It's a very good deal for XRP right now. And the last, but definitely not the least, altcoin on this list is Ondo. Ondo is a crypto project that is bringing real-world assets onto blockchain. Basically, it takes things like the US Treasury bonds, corporate debt, and other traditional investments and turns them into digital tokens that people can buy, sell, and trade on the blockchain. Right now, if you wanted to invest in things like government bonds or corporate loans, you usually have to go through banks, brokers, or financial institutions. It's slow, expensive, and full of middlemen. Ondo changes that by turning these assets into crypto tokens, so they can be traded just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but with lower risk and steady returns. Instead of keeping your money in a savings account, which pays almost nothing in interest, you can hold tokenized US Treasury bonds through Ondo and earn way better returns. Ondo's tokenized assets are backed by real world value, like government bonds, making that attractive to both crypto people and traditional investors. As adoption grows and that big money comes in, like banks, hedge funds, and companies, they will start to enter crypto, and Ondo will make it easy for them to get involved. Holding Ondo gives people access to investment products that offer stable yields, making it a great alternative to just holding cash. And Ondo is taking the regulatory friendly approach, which we like. That's why we like XRP. Ondo is working within this system instead of fighting against it. This means it could bring long-term success without legal problems. I like what No BS Crypto posted about Ondo, and he provided a great visualization, so shout out to him. Ondo is literally leading the forefront for real world assets. We are still really early and it could more than 10x from its current price at $1.21, which it's currently trading at. Remember, nothing you hear is financial advice and to do your own research before putting your hard-earned money anywhere. These are some of the top coins I'm super bullish on, and if I only had $1,000 to invest, I would definitely consider these. They all have utility and the potential for future adoption and explosive growth. Drop a comment below if you're still watching right now. You are the real MVP. Don't leave me hanging. Please like the video and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.